Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you're nerding out with Rickshaw. And you're also nerding out with
Oh, it is me, Toby Von Doom.
me and Toby are talking about some weekly news. That's just random things that pop up in our news feed that we think would be interesting to talk about. And we write it down, and we usually do it about a week later. Today, we're talking about Unrecord. But first, let's talk about a few things. Like and subscribe. And if you're in the market for a new pair of headphones, you should go down to the description, click the link, and look at the several options of Sennheiser headphones, because Sennheiser is quality audio. If you decide you like some of those pairs of headphones and you want to take them home with you and listen to them, then you should type the discount code 10nerdingout and you will get 10% off. Thanks for listening to Sennheiser. Thank you for nerding out with Rickshaw. But yeah, today, also, we have shirts. If you go down to the description, there is a link there, and you can check out some of those cool Nerding Out with Rickshaw shirts. And Toby suggested, if you buy one of those shirts, send us a picture of you wearing our shirt, then you get a free suggestion for free request. That's what I meant to say.
Yes,
A free request on TRL, our Tuesday request live, but not so live.
yeah, yeah. There's lots of different colors to choose from. I went with the charcoal gray because I like the charcoal look.
I don't have one, but I kind of like the one that says "I play the fart in sleep token." That's the one. That's the one I like.
Yeah,
But I like the pocket. I like the pocket designs nowadays are the shit. I don't know what it is.
no, they're
Pocket
my
design?
pocket.
Yeah.
If I go to a show and they have pocket designs there, I'm like, I'm sold already. You got me.
Yeah. But guys, today we're talking about Unrecord. Don't know a whole lot about this, but I know that it looks so realistic that everybody's been talking about how fake it is. Like they think that they're faking this trailer for this game and they actually are using live footage. But the people producing the game has definitely shown enough footage to where you could tell that it is actually a video game. But it looks crazy. If you want to watch this, Toby was like, "What? Wait, is this the game?" And I was like, "Yes, this is why we're talking about it."
Yeah, I was very confused at what I was watching, but this is actually on the IGN YouTube, and this video has 7 million views. And at first I was like, maybe this was a April Fool's prank or something, but this came out April 19th, 2023. And it looks like it's a first-person shooter game and that you're a police officer trying to solve some kind of case, but it looks like it's going to be like it looks like it's supposed to be body cam footage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's crazy looking. And just the 1 or 2 seconds I saw a minute ago, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "What?" He's like, "What is this? This isn't the game, right?" And I'm like, "Dude, this is what I'm talking about."
So yeah, let's go ahead
And
and
then
watch it.
and then he goes, "We should talk about this." Yeah.
Yeah, look at
That's
this.
why-
This is crazy. Yeah, see, this just looks like real just footage.
It does, but it's a game. There was one clip where it showed him running, and it was like an outside. It was one of the outside parts, and you can see all the. You're in the trees.
Shots fired!
But the trees were definitely like you could tell it was a video game at that point.
There's no fucking way.
Isn't it wild?
I remember playing WWF SmackDown on PlayStation 1 thinking this is the pinnacle of graphics. Like, holy shit, they look so realistic.
This is what GoldenEye looked like to me.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not fucking real. Did you ever see that movie Hardcore Henry?
Yeah.
This feels like Hardcore Henry.
I hated it.
I loved it. I thought it was very unique. I don't want to see a bunch of movies like that, but it was unique.
I just hate that view for a whole movie. It just drives me nuts.
This is fucking insane if this is real. I'm really trying to find like where the game is, like where it's too gamey, you know? Those hands look funny right there.
Where the fuck is Oscar?
I don't know, man.
Bro.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. We may have to look at the comments on this.
This is why, Toby. This is why we're watching it. It's because it looks so real that everybody thinks it's fake.
Listen, we're looking at these goddamn comments. All right, let's see. You know this game is insane when people think it's not a game. Yeah, 345 replies to that. To me, the most fascinating aspect of the graphics is the light effects, like moving from a lit room to a dark one, and how the camera adjusts is beyond amazing. Let's see. The gun jamming and tactical reloads are what really did it for me. I just want someone to be like, no, this is fake and this is why. That's what I'm wanting to find, really.
And this, Toby, this is what. How many times do I have to say this, dude? This is literally why we watched this, and we're doing a talk about it.
This ties into our AI discussion from a week or so ago, though. Like, things are getting too fucking scary, you know?
But so here's the real talk now is about how like we've always wanted things to get better looking in games, but now that it's like almost real, completely real, like so real that you think it's not really a game. Is that cool? Or is it like maybe we should take a step back? Because I know that some people are going to be like, I don't know, like this isn't that great to me because it is so realistic. But then some people are going to love it. But at the same time, do we want to see things that are exactly like real life, or do we want it to hang back a little bit?
Do we like the idea of that it is a game and we can tell it's a game and it doesn't mess with our reality?
Yeah.
Because we are controlling these characters. So I wonder if it's going to be more like Heavy Rain or something, to where like it's not, because Heavy Rain looked beautiful back in the day too, and that was a PS3 game. Did you ever play Heavy Rain? Or Until Dawn. Did you watch Until Dawn or play it?
I played it. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you do watch a lot of it, so.
Yeah, it's. I don't think I finished it because it started getting a little, redundant. But
Yeah, I can see that. I love both of those games, and both of those games are beautiful and they look very realistic. I haven't gotten around to playing. What's the new one that's the same as Until Dawn?
I don't know.
Damn it! It's whatever it is. There's a newer game, and I haven't played that one yet. Yeah, I just think I wonder if it's going to be something like that, or if you do have full control over your character.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just a weird thought, because seriously though, I remember it's like one of those things where, do you remember when they like used actual photos of people to make things like photorealistic, but then they used it as sprites or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
like Mortal Kombat.
L-
They digitized the sprites and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, or what was that game? The Street Fighter movie game. Do you remember that?
Street Fighter, the movie, the game. Yes,
Yeah,
I actually have it on
yeah.
Sega Saturn, I believe, or Sega
And
CD,
it's
one of the
like,
two.
and it's like you when you play Street Fighter, and then you play Street Fighter the movie, the game, you're like, this is stupid, right?
Right,
The movie,
right.
because you're kind of like, I kind of want my characters to look a little cartoony because it's so stylistic. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So it's that kind of concept as us as gamers. It's like there's definitely been a few times where I'm like, this is stupid. Like it's so realistic, it's stupid.
you know,
But up until now, we haven't been able to actually create something that would fool us into thinking it's that real. You know what I mean? So
I can't wait till they have something that is like almost 100% realistic looking, and it's like for a Mortal Kombat game, because I think that's when we'll really be able to judge. Like, is this too far? Like,
mhm.
I think we'll really know at that point, or a Tekken game, or some kind of fighting game. Because I feel like these war games or some first person shooter games, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm just really baffled by this entire thing. Like and I just read one of the comments a minute ago that said for the people that think that it's fake or think it's a cutscene, because a lot of games used to dupe you back in the days where they'd play a really rad cutscene and you'd be like, holy shit. And they finally had to start putting not actual gameplay footage. Do you remember when they started doing that? Because
Yeah.
you would be like, holy shit, this game's incredible looking, and it would just be the cutscenes. But it says, nope, the developer posted proof that this is real-time control of the game. Fucking crazy. Yeah, I want to see fighting games like this just to see if it's... I think that'll be where I can finally judge it and be like, okay, it's too much. Let's go back to a little bit more cartoony, a little more... tone it down a little. But...
Like remember the opening scene to Resident Evil in the original?
Oh, where it's like the
The
VMs.
actors and stuff.
What do they call those? The videos that are at the very beginning of them. I don't whatever they're called. The
Yeah.
actual live. Did you ever did you ever play Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero on PlayStation?
Oh yeah.
With
That
the
shit,
cutscenes.
man. That I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful for that game.
Yeah. Or back in the day they had like the Stalker game on Sega CD, I believe it was, where like yeah, what was
You
it?
could stalk someone.
I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a slumber party going on, and like it had like live videos, not live video, but it had
Oh, I know what you're
videos.
talking about. Yeah,
They
I know
had
what
one
you're.
for
It's
Power Rangers.
was it? It was like Sega CD or some shit
Yeah,
or
yeah.
yeah.
But I know the Power Rangers one is just a Power Rangers episode, and you just push the buttons as they come up on screen. It's basically DDR or Guitar Hero or something. You just push the
Mhm.
inputs that pop up on screen, and it keeps playing the episode. And it doesn't change anything if you miss one. I don't know, but that's not the same
Well,
at
it's
all.
like, do you remember Dragon's Lair?
Yes.
And it's kind of the same thing as that. It's like you're playing an actual cartoon, and the cartoon is like already animated to like do what you're telling it, right?
Right. Yeah.
But it was lame because I would almost rather watch a primitive game that you fully control. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Rather than hitting the buttons and it has like a pre-made cartoon clip.
Well,
to-
and that one in particular sucked because you had to memorize all the button inputs. Like if you did the wrong direction, you would have like a really and now you'd get a really cool death animation, but you didn't progress. You had to start all the way over, so you had to memorize everything for the entire game. So you're not even playing a game; you're just memorizing shit.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, that's like, you know, that but yeah, that's the question. Is do the things we want to look at and play in our games, do we need them to be dialed back a little bit? Do we need them to be a little hokey, in the animation, because it kind of like takes us to that world. We could play in that world, but then whenever it just looks like real life, it might be a little too far. We might think it's lame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us what you think in the comments. Do you agree, or is this what you want? Are you a psychopath and want to like shoot people in real life? And you're like, this is so realistic. Oh. But yeah, leave it in the comments what you think. Also, did you play Street Fighter the movie, the game? I mean, that game was way cooler than the fucking movie, though. I'll tell you that.
Hey, don't you dare talk bad about that movie. That movie's got some.
It was
It
was so bad.
It was a Tuesday.
It was- All right, but hey, wait, did we show off the merch on this one?
Yeah, we showed it off.
Okay.
But here, take a look at it again. Go buy the merch.
Oh man, look at that merch.
Look at this.
It's pretty
sexy.
sweet.
There's other stuff
Yeah.
on there too, so go look at it all.
Yeah, go check it out. Buy some merch. Also, if you have suggestions on things you want us to talk about in the news, then hit us up at nerdingoutwithrickshaw@gmail.com. Also, if you want to request a song for TRL Tuesday Request Live, but it's not actually live, then hit us up to that same email address. But yeah, we'll see you later, Toby.
Later, Rickshaw.
And we'll see you later, nerds.